for the work they've done for the people. Say big up, big up, big
20
up.
hours to shoot this music video, profiling the heroes in a music video. Alongside your favorites.
Let's tell the story, sequel of the sequel. About the young, brave hearts and spiritual. In the flashy music video. Say big up, big up.
Yes, sanibonani nonke makhaya ngiyanamukela futhi ehlelweni lwethu le-Big Up. Mina igama lami Tshepo Howza Mosese and Joburg City kulapho sikhona ukuzoqhawula omunye wabantu abayenza umehluko emphakathini. Hlala nathi-ke unganyakazi nakancane ngoba sisazontshengisa ukuthi ihlelo lwethu luhamba kanjani. Uyasithola isitori, Jovicho. Living in the streets of Joburg as a young lady with no source of income can be rather challenging and difficult, and also lead you to making bad decisions such as prostitution in order to make a living. Now, such was the case for our local hero Wanamhlanje, who has chosen to hide her identity and now goes by the pseudonym Umeri Mahlau. Now, she has taken it upon herself to eradicate prostitution by encouraging young girls in her community to know their self-worth and to avoid being taken advantage of through an initiative, of course, which is called New Life Center for Girls. Let's go find out what they're about.
Big up, big up, big up.
Umeri Mahlau is a young lady who hails from the province of Mpumalanga. Orphaned at a young age, she was dealt many harsh blows in life, both physically and emotionally.
I never knew my dad, and my mother passed away 9 years ago. Mama ka ke motsibile setsane ke lo mohole bile ka re ne ke na le bo 15 years. So sale ka metela only for December A1. And after mo ka ke metetse December A1 wa ba le into le conflict le mama ka. Sort of like a physical abuse. So I had a challenge. Because even by the caregivers, by the time I turned 19 years, I turned to get more job because each other is actually doing a lot of children's home.
Coming to Jozi, Umeri had dreams of making it big as a musician.
I determined that okay, any dream I can fulfill, I can job. Only to find out more job I think
Upon arriving in the City of Lights, Mary soon realized that it's not all glitz and glamour, as she was faced with the reality of no income and homelessness.
I got another shelter again. It's where I started meeting another girl. This girl, who introduced me to the prostitute.
Lacking options for income to survive in the big city, Mary's spirit started to give in. Eventually, she surrendered to the thought of prostitution being the only way to survive.
The time I went to a prostitute, it was so scary, but by the time I went to I accepted 20 rand a day. Because really I was young, and it's nearly right. As long as I reka bodi tlaku, ke re khone reka diaparo because ne ke ke dula ko home. I was 19 years old.
Selling her soul each day for little money took a huge toll on Mary, until one day she decided enough was enough.
Limo like sometimes then there was this other day, so that thing Ilya build that anger, Mara Piloyak. So it's I build that anger, and I get our kid it's a local shelter in a Kula another shelter.
While searching for a new shelter, Mary came into contact with the NPO called the New Life Center for Girls.
So I have a New Life Center, Kakara training. But before training, what is New Life Center all about? So hence New Life Center is all about banyana ba tshwana le nna gore ba change maphelo a bona. So from mo ka bona ka ra ke tlo dula mo shelter eo ka bona re selo se mo sene ke se etsa. There is no need to ke se etse anymore because there is a life after this. So I've trained for that training for 2 weeks. Ka gra certificate, ka ba educator, ka train abanyana ba bangwe hape. Le bona ba tsena mo education, ba change bophelo, ba change le bona maphelo a bona. Le nna since that year vele ke ntwe ke bereka ko New Life Center ke le educator ke le ka change so much in a way or emotionally ka sa tlhola ke ba short tempered ka sa tlhola ke kwatisa batho de ne kwatisa batho ka teng ka ba por di community rentela sa khona dependa mo batho ba bang.
Mary is doing a good job because actually she's coming from shelters and then she's one kind of person who also goes out there back to the girls who are staying in shelters, actually trying to show them the change that has been brought to her, how she is now, and telling them if she can, they can also do it.
There's sometimes but because nakatsa gore di dreams ka ba no ndi akwa kae ka yona tšhelete ya New Life Center se ke tlo khona we bi ya gore ke khone etsang go ya go sekolong ka re vele na my dreams to become a DJ, so I want that my dreams to be fulfilled, and so I believe the way ke nyaka fulfill a dream ya ka teng nya gore le banyana ba bona gore prostitution is not the way. There is life after it.
Big up, big up, big up!
But to this young lady's testimony proves once again that having faith, even as small as a mustard seed, can help anybody overcome their trials and tribulation. We continue this journey with this amazing individual who now goes by the pseudonym Umeri Mahla. He has told his story, Drago. Tshepo. Just to unkumbuza nje, namhlanje we are saying big up to a young lady who has taken it upon herself to eliminate prostitution in her community. She has chosen to hide her identity and now goes by the name Umeri Mahla. We have told the story. She is shooting a music video also namhlanje alongside who? Asaz, Atsutol.
Big up, big up!
MXO, born in Kwatwezi, Port Elizabeth in 1978. Singing came quite naturally for him as a young child growing up in the township, participating in both school choir and the scout choir. Financial difficulties and plans to pursue a career in music brought MXO to Johannesburg in 1999. He got noticed by major musical artists when he performed at underground poetry and hip-hop spots. MXO then started gracing stages across Mzansi with the likes of Black Sunshine, Brenda Fassie, Moses Mulelekwa and more. His debut EP, Another Day, dropped in 2003, marking the arrival of an artist working outside the boundaries of conventional genres. The struggles of women have always been a part of his lyrics, which is why he felt the work done by Mary had to be picked up today. Let's go chat with him.
So MXO, about to go do my makeup right now. You can see I'm ashy a little bit. I have to lick up my lips because they dry a little bit. Yeah, man. Joburg girl, first session tonight with the lady of the night. One love.
Big up, big up!
The 20 hours of the music video shoot have officially begun, Mtasekaya. But the big question is, why has the director chosen to shoot so late in the evening? Let's go find out.
Big up, big up!
Mlungu wami, ukahle kodwa ngimnandi nje yami wena nginenkinga baba. Wangikhipha endlini ebusuku kangaka kwenze njani?
Yeah, ila man night shoot, yabo.
Yeah.
We're doing a very interesting piece this week, and it requires us to shoot at night. That's why we are out here in the night.
Okay. Overview?
We've got a very interesting story of street girls turned good. So where we are now, we are at the safe house.
I see.
But you'll see the way we have set up our music video, it's got a bit of a twist.
Okay.
Hence the safe house.
All right.
But let's not give away
Nah.
the story yet.
Aye.
But we are in the safe house now.
I never would sit next. That's really great.
Which was so.
Raps.
Yeah. And action, MX. Smile.
Siswa kunjani?
Siyaphila unjani?
Sharp sharp. I-New Life Sentence umsebenzi oncomekayo kakhulu. Manje umbuzo wami nje ukuthi uzizwa kanjani njengoba umsebenzi wenu uyovezwa kwi-music video?
Well, we feel honored as New Life Center because I know that a lot of young girls out there will learn or will know also ukuthi there is help out there. Being on the street is not only the end of the day. Or if mhlambe ekhaya izinto ekhaya zihambe kakuhle, there is places like New Life Center whereby you can come and find some help and you start all over again.
Big up, big up!
First scene's in the can, but the crew has to work fast to outrun the sun. Can they do it? I don't know.
We still at it. This scene, what we want to do, we're just introducing MXO as the pimp. As you see in the video, he's got this nice old school ride. So we just have him there sitting, singing towards camera with his ride, just so that we establish him. Beautiful background in the background. So we just keep it nice and flowing. So give me a with your hand into camera. So it's like
Njengenjalo mntasekhaya ngiphethe izinto ezishisa ikhotha ngempela. Namhlanje ngihamba no MX to the O. What's up, my dog?
How's it?
Are you good?
Kunjani futhi?
Cool, man. Saka baba asigibele phezulu kwendaba. Sewestini kusebusuku sishoot music video. Silana ukuzoqhawula my sister uMary for Spanish tonight. Why have you decided ukuthi you know what? Let me also find a way ukuthi ngimncome ngendlela.
Basically for me, it's one of those inspiring stories you can't ignore. Mary and the New Life Center. Where they see a purpose in those who lost hope, from the streets of saying, even if when it's dark, there's still a light at the end of the tunnel, don't give up hope. So basically the song is all about Joburg girl.
Alright, that's the name of the song now.
The name of the song, is Ladies of the Night, you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
Ladies of the Night who don't get mentors and they end up in a sticky situation. And this lady right now, what's going on with her story, she kind of came and brought hope to the ladies and, on the New Life Center, and they're all together as a hospice, bringing hope to them and give them jobs and give them education and show them and go to this, there's still another day.
Big up, big up!
Time for scene 3, right in the heart of Jersey. But the clock keeps ticking, man. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
Yeah, man. So basically, what we're doing here, we just want to establish the backdrop of Joburg because the song is he sings about Joburg and the Joburg girl. So we have to see the landscape at Joburg. Basically, we just want to see the backdrop and have a nice beauty shot of him singing to us camera. Nothing specific, nothing significant. It's just a beauty shot of establishment of the backdrop of Joburg. Yeah, so from there we're going to have all the driving shots with the MXO in the car as we go to pick up the girls before we go into the house. So we're just doing the beauty music video type, cast type setup, and then we're gonna get into the driving shot in the same car.
Now
I know umsebenzi wenu goes beyond just being in a music video and getting the publicity you deserve, rather. You know, what are you hoping people will learn, you know, after viewing this music video?
Well, I think number one, sifuna abantu bazi ne ukuthi there are organizations that deals with abused women, because being a sex worker, actually, number one, no one dreamed to be a sex worker. All the ladies on the street, they had a dream. They wanted to be somebody one day, but then things went wrong.
Sure.
So being on this video now, seeing all these visuals, it will help them to dream again, to know, but you know what, I can start all over again. I can go out there and look for help.
Well,
Njalo.
Big up, big up!
Aw, 20 hours mtasekhaya sekuphelile. It's overdone kaput. Hlala nathi unganyakazi. Masibuye itolo, we see how it all panned out. You know what I mean? Welcome back, Bafwethu. It's 3 o'clock in the mornings, Cartel and Petu, but you know what? We're still at it, and in Saplomina Bafwethu. Yabona ukuthi nina niphuza amandla, angazi niphuzeni kodwa i-energy sekhona.
I'd like to say big up to Mary and the new foundation, the new
Center
for Girls,
Yeah.
and the ladies of the night all over the world, worldwide, Africa, you know what I mean, and South Africa. Girls, come back to life, you know what I mean. Yeah, we got a new home for you. You know, it's a new, what's it called?
Home is where the heart is. But you know what, guys? Before we wrap this up, tell me, how did the night go for you, rather?
The night started slow, but it was smooth overall. We worked nicely. MXO as professional as possible.
Yeah.
Everyone is professional this time around. It's beautiful, and we've got some really beautiful stuff.
I like to say big up to the crew, you know, the whole crew, the entire crew, the Eclipse, you know what I mean, and the reps. Big up to you, brother, you know what I mean, for having a vision, and we made sure we executed the vision in a nicely, you know what I mean, in a nicely, proper situation, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rastafari. Yo, big up to Howza, you know what I mean? Yes, I am. And big up to MXO, and big up to Mary, and big up to the new
Live Center for
Girls, man. You know what?
Hey, yo, big up.
While we at it, Bafwethu, while we at it, check this out. Siyaqopha lezo sobonana in 7 in Jalinda igama lami Howza. It's been a pleasure being your host. I'm out like that. Nango MXO, Kwalus Prostan. Out.
Big up, big up!
Hey, Poppy, why you looking so sad? You wanna talk about it?
Sexy girl, how much you say? Can I buy your time? Wine and dine. Don't take care. How much you say? Can I buy your time? Wine and dine. I kind of girl treats me well. Slinky wiggy, she's so sexy, makes me feel young. I love a girl, yes I'm happy. My wife drives me crazy. Lavish lifestyle, glossy lips, juicy slit, legs so fine, looks divine. She loves having fun, reminds me of a Barbie doll, bright when it's dark. Gotta make the dough. Only with movers and shakers, chasing that paper, top brands and labels, selling a soul for materialistic wishes. For her is progression, life and death. How much you said, can I buy your time? Wine and dine, Joe again. How much you said, can I buy your time? Wine and dine. A kind of cat, she down for whatever. Don't want a relationship, she on sandy. She's a gangster, she takes nothing less. Pleased to make sex, leads a nice life. She's a pro of a game, to ease the pain. She's a sun when it rains, peace of mind to gain, to keep you sane. From your SABC, how much you said, can I buy your time? Wine and dine, Joe again. How much you said, can I buy your time? Wine and dine. Now she hits the fan. She stole the wallet and ran. Left me with the band. Got me broke with the sex stroke. Now I'm upstairs because of that disease. He goes home, reality from my dream. Now to my room, I believe in karma. She still got my back. She welcomed me back home. Oh, I love her so. Love is so sexy, yeah. How much you said, can I buy your time? Wine and dine, Joe again.
Big up, big up, big up.
If you are inspired by our local hero this week, then stand up as well and volunteer your time and skill to make a difference in Mzansi. These are contact details of organizations that could really use your help as a volunteer. Call them and make Mzansi a better place. If you are currently a volunteer or a community builder at Kaslako, or know someone who is, we'd like to say big up to you too on this show by featuring you or the person you nominate as our local hero. So go on and send us a short profile of yourself or the person you want to nominate to bigup@eclipsetv.co.za. You can also contact us via post to private bag X10025 at Randburg 2125. If you or your nominee are selected to be featured on the show, sokuthinta mzala songakhohlwa ukushipela siyakho.
Big up, big up.